give a hand to Mable here. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, John. And thanks for the presentation, for the time for the speakers and the volunteers and organizers who put the forum together here. It was very informational and educational to see your slide presentation, and it helped to just really articulate the key points and concerns with the current process underway. So I want to talk just briefly, a few comments, because I know there are many questions and concerns to raise from the many folks here tonight. And the first thing I want to say is, just from a personal level, what a great job and how important Kensington Community Centre is here. The important role it plays in the community, the great programming, and it's really an integral part of Kensington, the east side of Vancouver, and the work of the volunteers, the staff, everybody who gets involved at Kensington. I think it really celebrates the spirit of our community, and it really adds an invaluable component to a great community. Second, I also share many of the concerns that were raised in terms of the role of the affiliated groups. I know I've met with the Chinese seniors groups many times, and I think that's a real strong component of why Kensington is so well received and such an important part, is because of those relationships with the affiliated groups. That's a concern. I also have a concern in terms of the role of the board and those volunteer hours. And I know I had a question about what's the value of those volunteer hours and what does that add to the economy. It adds a lot in terms of supporting the programs here, but also is important to recognize that contribution, the role of the board, the directors, and all those volunteer hours. As well, the need to have that input and the ability to apply for grants and loans from provincial, federal government, and other foundations. That's an important component and an outstanding question. I know that everyone here is committed on the board, the volunteers in the community center sector, to ensuring equitable access and that everyone is able to access programs. So really sharing in those principles, that's an important component. But I think that those questions that have been raised in the presentation, and I'm also looking forward to hearing more questions and concerns coming forward from the audience. Certainly those are outstanding concerns. And I also want to say that I'm in close contact with my friends here at Kensington, will continue to be, and also look forward to playing a role, hopefully a positive role, to help answer these questions and also reach a conclusion that is going to meet the satisfaction of my friends here at Kensington and also friends across the city who have the concerns of their respective community centers and serving the community in Vancouver. So thank you very much. I'm going to keep it at that because I know there's many more questions that I'm looking forward to hearing from the distinguished panel. I just want to say thanks for your service, your community service. You know, many of you, I hold you up. I just have so much admiration for you and for all of you here for caring so much, doing a great job. And I want to work together to continue to improve our community centers and just delivering great services and creating a great community in Kensington across Vancouver. Thank you very much.